Hi everyone! We are back on the project of the Witch's Medicine Cabinet, Part 3. Okay? You are on Tony's Witchy Arts and Crafts, and I'm Tony. Hi! Hello! Today we're at a different angle, just because this project is getting so big that when I try to put the easel up to hold my camera, this bumps it. So you get to see my beautiful face today. Hi, hello. Alrighty. So I just did some more pre-cutting off camera because that just takes forever, it seems like. And let me show you my rough sketch here. I don't know if the camera, yeah, kinda right there. Okay, what we're going to build is these tall middle structures today, okay? And so this is what it's looking like so far. Okay. We got the drawers. Okay. So the measurements I have for this today is we need 4 3.5 by 9. So we need 4 of those. Okay. And those are gonna go like in between. Okay. We need 1 7 by 12, because that one is gonna go right about there. Okay, it's not gonna go all the way up because that's not the way it's designed. And then we need 1 7 by 9, and that's gonna go on this end right here. See how it's coming along. Okay. And the reason why the middle pieces are only 3.5 by 9 is we want like a hidden cubby in the back for a junk journal. So when it all comes together, you'll see it's gonna be really cool. And then I just cut 1 piece of a 9, or no, this is 1 piece of 12 by 3.5, which is going to be my base, because we're going to build this part on its own base, and then when it's all built, we'll put it on there and glue it on. So we're going to do that first. So let's see. I think I'm going to glue this off camera, step by step, and then I'll come and then show you my progress. So I'm going to pause, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I've got strings from the hot glue all over me. Okay, I'm going to explain what I did here. Alright, so the 1 piece that goes on the bottom was the 12 by 3.5, okay? This is your base. This is how you want to glue things onto that base, is instead of on the side, go on top right next to the edge. Okay? So I put the way my thing is going to sit on my bookshelf is I wanted this away from my door, because the bookshelf is right next to my door behind me. So I wanted this away from my door, and so I wanted that the 12 by, what was this one? 6 or 9. 12 by 9 on this side that faces away from the door. So you just got to choose which way you want that piece, okay? So I glued that piece and that piece together first, and then I went to this side and glued one of those 3.5 by 9s on, okay? And then to get my structure started, I did have to put in one shelf, but I didn't want to put them all in first because I wanted to put the Dollhouse Band-Aids on first, okay? And then I'll put my shelves in. So then I got those in, got the rest of these middle pieces in, and then I did the top, okay? And the top is the big piece, okay? That was the 7 by 12, okay? And so that's what it should look like, okay? And once I get all the Dollhouse Band-Aids on and the shelves, then it's going to get glued on top here. It's going to get glued on top, okay? It's not quite sitting on there right now, okay. But, see, it gets glued on top, so this side will be covered on the side, but this side is going to have a little spot for that journal that's going to go with it, okay? Isn't that cool? It's coming together slowly but surely, huh? Yeah. Alrighty, let me take a drink first. And then I'm going to pause. I'm going to do the Dollhouse Band-Aids, and then I'll come back and, you know, show you what I did. And again, the Dollhouse Band-Aid term is not a technical term. It's just a made-up term, pretty much. Just explaining on how to cover up things you don't want shown, like this. Because when we start decorating, we don't want that cardboard showing, so that's why we put those on. Plus, it makes your whole structure stronger and hold together better. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and I'll come right back. Okay, I'm back. I've got, let's see, yep, okay. I got my Dollhouse Band-Aids on, and I did the sides here, the front, and the sides here. Okay, I have not done the inside of the back yet because I'm not sure if it really needs it, because we're not going to see it because it's going to be inside. Okay, so at this point you can start cutting and measuring to glue in shelves. Just do it very carefully. It does not matter where your shelves go, if you want a tall space or a tiny space. It's up to you. I'm going to do a combination of a bunch. So I guess I'll do some shelves and then come back and show you how it turned out. Okay, I've got the shelves on. There's really no measurements for those either, because depending on where you put these and how far apart, you're going to end up with slightly different measurements each time. And then it doesn't matter how many shelves you put in, as long as you want them where you want them. Does that make sense? So, alright, at this step, I think tonight I'm going to paint all the corners and edges so it can dry overnight. You do not need to paint the whole thing, okay, because this is all cardboard and paper, and cardboard will tend to ripple a little bit or kind of lose its shape, especially if there's too much water in your paint. So I guess if you have a spray paint, you could spray paint the thing. Just a base coat. It does not matter what color. Just kind of follow. I would go with a darker color, like a black, a dark brown, or dark gray. Depending on what your color scheme is. Okay. I'm probably going to go with a dark brown. And what I mean by just the corners and edges is all of the corners and like the nooks and crannies, okay? You don't have to paint the whole surface of something, just the edges. Okay. Because once that step is done, then we can start putting in like some molding. You know, like every apartment or every house has molding along the floor and the ceiling, you know, to make it look fancy. So that will go in, and then we'll start lining things with fancy paper, just certain steps to make it all come together. Maybe some crown molding on the corners. I mean, I showed you guys my drawing, my rough sketch in video 1, so you know what look I'm trying to go for. And so there's going to be a lot of tiny little steps to try to pull this all together. And I will try to tell you guys to the best of my ability, or remind you, or tell you what I've done. Sometimes I might leave out something, so if you see some type of fine detail that I did and didn't explain it, please ask. Okay, just ask and I will tell you. Because if you're trying to make one along with me, I want you to be able to achieve it to your full ability. So, paint all the edges, nooks and crannies and stuff. Do that to this piece, and then do that to this piece. Okay, we are not going to glue them together yet, because tomorrow I will show you that I'm going to decorate the back of this first before I glue this on. Okay, because once this is glued on, I'm going to have a hard time getting to that back piece. Okay, so paint all the corners and edges and the little nooks and crannies, even the drawers and inside the drawers and stuff. Okay, you just don't have to paint all this right here or all this right here. That's because it's gonna get covered up with stuff anyway, so it doesn't matter. But that's one step. And then for all the like crown molding and decoration on top, we'll probably do that sometime this week too. Okay, because well, maybe I'll squeeze that in tomorrow's video. Okay, but that's what the top will look like for now until the rest of it's done. But you see, it's coming together pretty cool. This once it's all said and done, it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm really excited. So this might be a several week project, so there might be a lot of part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 videos, like, but it's gonna be so cool. You're gonna be happy to see the end results. I am. So there we go. I will leave you there for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I explained everything okay. If not, just ask. Alright, have a good day. Bye.